It's that season that most states in Nigeria dread rain-induced flooding. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, says flash floods have ravaged 33 out of 36 states and the FCT in the past 8 months. After 372 persons have been killed, states mostly affected include Adamawa, Jigawa, Taraba, Kano, Plateau, Bauchi, Niger, Anambra, and Ebonyi States. Today, we had our own fair share in Lagos. And while you were not in Lagos, in the last 2-3 weeks, we've had something like that, and it has been very, very difficult. The drainages, and anytime it rains in Lagos, the attendant flooding all over.
But it doesn't kill people here as such. Be just one or two persons. But when it happens in the north, maybe because of the texture of the soil, the ground doesn't retain water
At all.
as fast as it does here. Look, we can have driving rain in Lagos. After a while, the whole water will have gone down.
20-30 minutes.
That's the beauty of it here. You see flooding, after a while, it's gone. But it's not like that in the north. And that's why it sweeps people away. It submerges houses. The other time it happened, the serious flooding happened in Katsina. It swept away people. Corpses of people were picked up in Niger Republic. It's that bad. So, and you see even the current, the way the water will So
no chance.
Lagos, if it rains like that here, with the population of Lagos, in fact, the fatality will be huge. The rate of fatality will be huge. But we can't also say that we didn't see this coming. Because the agencies that have the responsibility of sounding these alarm bells already told us that, look, not less than 22 to 23 Nigerian states will suffer severe flooding. Now, what do we do? Year in, year out, we expect that, okay, with climate change, worsening things, what do we do to protect our people? If you know that a disaster is likely to happen, if it had been forewarned, why should people be dying in their dozens in Jigawa, for example? Why should people be dying like that in Kebbi? The other day when we had serious flooding in Kebbi, rice farms washed away, people killed in dozens. So we have to be ready for this emergency because we know they will happen. We know they will happen. But do we learn from such experiences? I do not see any sign that we actually learn from them.
Well, it's a very, very sad thing because imagine in Nigeria people dying as a result of fall and we don't have a system that can take care of this kind of emergencies. The best is not to happen, but when it happens, our system is just terrible. I feel sad for people, many people losing their homes, people losing their lives, losing their livelihoods and all that. And when you look at many parts of the north now, that's what is happening, from Plateau to Yobe to not just Jigawa to. So, and it's not new, it's been happening since August. So, and as the rain persists, it continues, unfortunately. All of us will look helpless. Don't even know what to do now. In Lagos, when it happens, I think maybe Ajidi said maybe because of the texture of the soil, it wrecks about, there's no doubt, but it doesn't get to killing people, 100 people, 200 people. That's massive. If you go to Ikorodu, Ajegunle side, you see people swimming on Kano everywhere. Terrible life. You get my point? What's this community after my 12? Their own is every year.
Agility.
God bless you, agility. If you want to see life, go there. If people, they don't go out throughout the time, like half a year. Half of the year, they will not go out. If they want to go out, you have to rely on Kano. Their own house, everything, houses submerged, everything.
Like this place.
Unless you witness.
Okay.
They are waiting for the governor to finish the bridge because the people have resorted to using Kano again. And then women who cannot cross, you will see a fully grown and endowed woman, and is an individual that will back her. I'll be taking her like a baby across the water. And then you still pay.
And
meanwhile, the individual has tapped correct, but you will still pay.
And that's why you're talking about endowment.
That's the thing. Do you not see it? Are you going to say you don't? Are you even punch have published some of those things? You know? Oddities. These are oddities. They shouldn't be happening. They shouldn't be happening.
Honestly.
The bridge, they are building the bridge and it's taking eternity to finish that bridge. With that bridge, what usually happens every year in that Ishashi, the Ishashi area, at least will end. Every year we know that's going to happen. When they open the Onyon Dam, or is it Onyon? I don't know how it's pronounced.
Yeah, it's Onyon Dam.
Onyon Dam. When they open it, the communities in that area will be flooded.
Even all this beggar.
So people now, yes, that's the area I'm talking about. You know, when you leave that police station, you know, you are going down.
Okay.
Now, the place is flooded now. Except the ones who want to back you the way they back those women. There is no way you can go there by yourself. Your car will be submerged. And if you cannot swim, you will drown.
And just imagine the situation whereby maybe you're in your room, you have this kind of situation.
Believe
You'll be
me,
forced to evacuate that room.
I challenge you to
I
go
said,
to
you know, the worst room. I was
Ajigule
reading 400
along
houses
Ikorodu.
destroyed.
Everybody,
Not.
the house is submerged in water. Then Kano will be moving around.
Lagos State built a place for
nothing,
them.
no
Lagos State
drainage
built a
anywhere.
rehabilitation
Okay, come for them.
place for those people. But our people still worsen these things by building on floodplains.
Yes, emergency landlords.
You
They want to
cannot be
become
building on
landlords by force.
floodplains
So,
because you are waiting for, you are creating problems for yourself. You know? Our city, a lot of our cities are not well planned, not to talk of the villages, no planning at all.
I have Abayami from Anambra State. Thank you for joining us, Abayami.
Good evening, sir.
All right, go ahead, please.
Okay. My contribution to this program is Mr. Babajide mentioned a particular area. Ojojo Abiodun, researches. So now that area, I grew up in that area actually. That's Ojojo Abiodun area. There's a river there. That river, that small river. In fact, last time I went there, they have built houses on that area. I don't know how they came about. I mean, how they drove that river away. And there's another one at Denro River then, as far back as 1989, 1991. We used to go and swim at that river Denro. But now, that Denro River is nowhere to be found again. They have built houses. So there's no how that flooding, issue in that area can be, they can overcome that flooding issue there. Because all those areas were flowing river in Denro. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Abayami. Thank you for that insight. Calling all the way from Anambra.
Around the Abattoir in Ishashi. That whole area, every year, you see houses flooded. People will still prefer to live in.
And if you go and look at the master plan, you see that there are non-residential areas in that place. It's not meant to be,
No, that's what he's saying, that there used to be rivers there where they were swimming, but the river has been overtaken by houses now.
It all boils down to the authorities because why do we have government?
Okay,
you have to enforce laws now.